On the map, more than 72,000 new cases in the past 24 hours. More than 227,000 lives lost. And tonight, new guidance now with Thanksgiving nearing. Here's our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman from Utah.
Tonight, the virus continues to race through the heartland. It took nearly 3 months to hit 500,000 cases, but that many new cases reported just the past week. Utah, one of 32 states the coronavirus task force calls a red zone. They're desperately short of medical staff here.
So you can create more beds, but you can't create more doctors and nurses.
Right. We can't just make ICU doctors, ICU nurses, or floor nurses.
And for ICU nurses like Michelle Marshall, each patient's death feels personal.
When I fail, it's really, really hard, and I'm sure the doctors and everyone in the health community can relate to that it's just, it doesn't get easy.
The White House task force urging Utah to enforce mask wearing, but some businesses bucking the mandate. A minority have even called it a hoax.
What do you make of that?
It's, quite frankly, it's insulting to healthcare workers and to scientists. And I haven't been spending the last 7-8 months of my life away from my family, away from my kids, because of a hoax.
Cases now rising in 45 states and deaths climbing in 30 states. Tonight, more questions about how common it is for COVID patients to become reinfected. Doctors in South Dakota are investigating whether 28 people might have been infected a second time with a different strain of the virus. Dr. Anthony Fauci today warning that even if most Americans are vaccinated in the middle of next year, we might not see life back to normal until 2022.
I think it will be easily by the end of 2021 and perhaps even into the next year before we start having some semblances of normality.
And tonight, Dr. Fauci also saying, David, that it is small family gatherings, 6 to 10 people, that are helping to drive up the pandemic. They're often infected by their asymptomatic loved ones, and that's why he's got some bad news this holiday, urging people to avoid those Thanksgiving get-togethers. David.
All right, Matt Gutman in Utah tonight. Matt, thanks.